41% of bosses worldwide are planning to fire you. Not because you did anything wrong, but because artificial intelligence can do your job faster, cheaper, without complaining. 14 million people have already lost their jobs. You could be next. Throughout history, work has been everything we had. But now, for the first time, machines can do almost everything. The question is no longer, will robots replace us? The question is, when we no longer need to work, who will we become? Let's be straight. This isn't some distant future. This is now. 14 million jobs globally have vanished because of artificial intelligence. The World Economic Forum reports 41% of employers plan to cut staff within 5 years. The scale? Goldman Sachs says 300 million jobs will be affected in the US and Europe. McKinsey says 800 million globally by 2030. Anthropic's CEO warns half of all entry-level office jobs will disappear in 5 years. But here's the key thing. AI isn't just destroying. Since ChatGPT launched, revenue for AI-using companies has quadrupled. The problem isn't lack of money. The problem is who gets the lion's share. Cashiers are losing jobs. Over 350,000 positions gone customer service reps. 420,000 people replaced by chatbots. At the same time, AI jobs are exploding, up 25% in 1 year. Salaries? People with AI skills earn 43% more. But the real problem is speed. 1.4 billion people need to retrain by 2028. In 2025, only 58 million got trained. That's 4%. 4%. And who suffers most? Young people. If you're 22 to 25, your job opportunities drop 13%. People over 30, they're up 6 to 12%. The system is abandoning the younger generation. Let's say AI can do everything. First question, how do you survive? The hottest solution, Universal Basic Income, UBI. Here's how simple it is. Every month, the government gives you money. No questions asked, just enough to live. Food, housing, healthcare. Where does the money come from? Taxing companies making billions from AI. But won't people just get lazy? Finland actually tested this. 2,000 unemployed people got €560 per month for 2 years. No conditions. The result? They did not get lazy. Better mental health, less depression. They even worked 6 more days per year. But when the experiment ended, many collapsed. They'd started planning businesses, going back to school, then suddenly lost everything. What about other models? Social wealth funds. Robots as employees of the nation. You're a shareholder getting monthly dividends from robot labor. Everyone becomes a mini Jeff Bezos. Reputation economy. When machines make everything cheap, money might lose meaning. Reputation and respect become the new currency. You're rich when many people respect you. Whatever model wins, one thing's certain. Value will flip upside down. Robot-made bread, almost free. Artisan handmade bread. Luxury item live music with real emotion, priceless. Let's say money's not the problem. There's still a bigger question. Voltaire said, "Work saves a man from 3 great evils: boredom, vice, and need." AI is solving need. The other 2? We face them ourselves. Work gives us routine, a sense of purpose, a reason to wake up. Lose that. Where do humans drift? Could be the greatest liberation in history. Billions of minds no longer stuck in Excel and deadlines. Focus on the big stuff. Reverse climate change, explore the ocean depths, conquer space communities, revive. Instead of mandatory co-workers, you have real tribes, gardening clubs, maker spaces, philosophy groups. And for the first time, everyone, not just the wealthy, has time for themselves. Learn languages, play music, meditate, love family, actually live. But absolute freedom is also a terrible burden. Without preparation, we sink into the abyss. Death of ambition. When everything's provided, what's the point of striving? Overcoming challenges, moving forward, live safe, comfortable, but empty. Tyranny of entertainment. You run into hyper-realistic virtual worlds. Algorithms feed you perfect content, perfectly timed endless pleasure. Aldous Huxley warned, control won't be through pain, but through pleasure. Digital SOMA keeps us happy, dazed and docile. The invisible prison. The tech elite, who own the AI, hold all power. They shape your thoughts, beliefs, desires through the entertainment and information you see. What's left? Humans as pets, well-fed, well-entertained, in a gilded digital zoo. The road to the future won't be smooth. This will be the most chaotic period in history. There'll be a lost generation. Drivers, accountants, radiologists, coders, skills obsolete overnight. This wave triggers rage, protests, violence, new Luddite movements, smashing machines to reclaim purpose. International politics. The first nation with super AI dominates the world. A new arms race, not nuclear bombs, but algorithms. And the philosophical questions. Should AI have rights? Who's responsible when robots fail? How do we find meaning when the world doesn't need us? The future isn't fate, it's choice. Yours, right now. What you do. 1. Learn skills hard to automate. Creativity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, leading people, things AI can't do. 2. Work with RI. Don't fight it. People with AI skills, double the salary, 43% premium and rising. 3. Learn for life. Today's skills obsolete in 5 years. Adapt equals survive. 4. Build human networks. In an automated world, humans equals gold. What we demand. Education reform, from learn to test, learn to adapt. Test new economics, UBI, social wealth funds ethics dialogue. Who benefits, who controls. Training support. 46% of companies have AI programs. Not enough, need 10 times more. This future is both thrilling and terrifying. It could be the final chance to live, not just exist, learn, love, create, explore. Or it's the silent final chapter of human ambition. The truth, the future isn't decided by CEOs, by you. The choices you make, the skills you learn, the values you defend. What do you think? Utopia or dystopia? More importantly, what will you do starting today? Comment now. Every discussion is a brick building tomorrow's world. Subscribe so you don't miss out. The journey to understand humanity's future has just begun.